I muted game when I searched. So this time I'm like, yeah, fuck you, Mamba. I beat you 2-0. And I'm gonna dodge you now, so you don't get revenge by cheating, you piece of shit. So I'm playing Neuro instead. Good luck, have fun, dude. And me and Neuro have some really good TvZs. And I've actually been beating him lately. I hope your day is glorious, friend. Dude, where do you live these days? Does he live in Austin?
Yep. Ah, you scared me.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll be at the event anyway, but that'd be really cool. So I'm pretty sure I'll be getting to go to Austin. It's not confirmed yet. My man. My man. Should be good to meet up. WCS, dude.
SCV ready.
If I get to go to Austin, it'll be my first American event outside of BlizzCon. So it's actually really exciting for me. I don't think I've actually ever had Texas barbecue.
Bad news.
My first time.
Yeah. What's going on?
Show me the way, Daddy.
You've built a fancy.
I love making things weird. It's like one of my favorite things to do. If you guys see me just hanging out with my friends, I'm just like, can I make them uncomfortable? If I can, then that's like, I just get too much pleasure out of making other people uncomfortable. Way too much. Way too much.
Go, go, go. SCV ready.
We don't know if this wind's coming in or yet or not.
Got something for me to kill.
Hello.
Enough. That's all. Done.
So he's got a nice fast third base down. No?
Certainly. Nothing.
What's going on?
What?
Why weren't there any drones there? Or did he take it there?
SCV ready.
He did take it there. Yeah, so Neuro is normally a greedy boy, and I've been killing a lot of his dudes for free at the start of games. He's been losing workers for no reason.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. What's it worth? Death from above. Let's do this.
Where are your creep tumors? Probably not worth it. Oh well. It's not bad. At least I got something for it. I was looking at that and I was like, if I bounced the queen so she missed an attack, I could get that. But I didn't. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna lose this, but I don't know. I just really enjoy ruining a Zerg's creep spread. Because as someone who plays Zerg as well, I know how annoying it is, right? Alright, so we're gonna fake cloak, something I don't do nearly enough.
Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. Is that it? SCV ready.
He's going Overlord speed. I am just gonna come from the other side now.
SCV ready.
Got that Banshee.
SCV ready. Ready to plunder. Transformation. Talk to me, boss. SCV ready.
Oh, that's not a good position for that.
SCV ready. Daylight's burning. Right on. Burn. SCV ready. I'm going. Ah!
2 Cyclones, Armory.
Let's get into the fight. Yes. Are you ready for this? Let's go. SCV ready.
Okay, I mean, at least I've got the Cyclones started, so that's something.
I'm waiting on.
Engine screaming.
Ree.
Word.
Yeah?
Where's the hot act?
You thought I was leaving?
Burning.
Never.
Transformation systems prime.
Optics online. Let's go. Add-on complete.
Can't hold them alone.
Oh. Oh. Ow.
In the rear.
Just from his map presence this game and stuff, I just kind of didn't feel like he would.
Cyclone on.
Holla back. Mayday! Mayday!
System on fire. Hell yeah. Getting fired up. SCV ready. Gun. Comms open. You got coordinates or what?
You've built a fancier command center.
SCV ready. Oh, I'll get there.
Receiving.
Got it. Channel.
Add-on complete. The add-on is finished.
SCV ready. Got it. SCV ready. Big job. Ah!
Double Thor.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready.
Double Medevac.
Light it up. Is that it?
We already got that. Let's get that second armory.
Move it. SCV ready.
Okay.
What's going on? SCV ready. SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready. Boys, ready to raise some hell.
Heading out.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
Where's
SCV ready.
Okay. Bam, bam, and bam.
Ready to raise.
Very important to get up those.
Got no faith. What's our target?
SCV ready. Daylight burning.
Ready to roll out.
SCV ready.
somebody? Get me out of this mess.
Ready to blunder.
Your units are augmented.
Dropping off. ETA 1.
SCV ready.
Where's the? Talk to me.
Go ahead.
I'm waiting on you.
Need some ready to roll out.
I'm in a heap of trouble. Ready to raise some hell. On board. Ready to raise some hell.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Come and find me. Ready to blunder. Ready to raise some hell. What's going on? Ah! It's
Ready to
me.
roll out.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
I heard that.
Out of minerals. Idle workers are so untidy.
Give us.
Light flight's here.
Add-on is done. Doesn't that look fancy?
Ready to raise some hell.
Waiting on you.
Mineral field depleted.
Speak.
Out of minerals. Idle workers are so
Ready to roll out. Give us your best.
Oh, apparently that never
Upgrade
started.
done.
Start 2-2.
Going. What's our
Talk to me. Talk to me. SCV ready.
need some?
Light it.
Speak.
Now what? In the pipe. 5x5.
Ready to.
Waiting on you.
Fueled up, ready.
Thor is here.
Ready to roll out.
Sound. Fire! Fire!
Got no.
Been waiting on you.
Armor.
Transformation
Up,
system.
ready to go.
What big job, huh?
Got no.
Listen,
What's our go
ready
ahead?
to raise some hell. Getting fired. Listen,
Got no.
what's in the rear with the gear?
Ready to roll out.
I remember when this was all minerals. Now look at it.
What's that? Need something blown up?
Doc, I hear you. Thor,
What's our
it's
target?
here.
What's that? Go ahead. Hey,
Ready to raise some hell.
give us your best shot.
Transformation. It's heating up out here. And Thor, it's here.
Go.
Let's set some. What's the story? Burn rubber.
What's
Ready
that?
to blunder. SCV.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade's done.
Just before my 2-2
Are
finished.
you ready for this?
Ready to roll out.
Ready to raise some hell.
Add-on complete.
System. Fighter ready to raise some hell.
Upgrade complete.
Fueled up.
That command center upgrade you ordered is here.
Got
Where? Ready to blunder.
ready to roll out.
Servos are still not done, nor blue flame.
Hey,
Made.
go ahead. You need something blown up? It's lay it on me.
I'm in a heap of trouble. Ready to raise some hell. Get right with me. Turning up the heat. Ready to blunder. Burn rubber.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Wow, you mined all those minerals already. Look at you.
Claws and into the highway. Thankfully, koalas are already fucking
Bad
brain
news.
I'm in deep.
Ready to raise some hell.
What?
Let's get into the...
Go.
You ready to fight?
Give us your. Speak up. What's our? Got no. Speak up.
No one lives forever. Agreed. Hell yeah!
I remember when this was all minerals. Now look at it.
Get me back into the fight!
What's our target?
Research complete. You've built a fancier command center.
I'm in deep.
Your mineral field depleted.
I'm on fire! Are you... Talk to me, boss! Transformation system. Fighter flight. Yeah, right. What? I'm in a heap of trouble.
Out of minerals.
Okay.
Idle workers are so untidy.
Can't hold them alone.
Give us.
Ready to raise some hell.
Speak up. What's that?
Into the Ravens?
Bad news.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Ready to raise some hell.
What's that?
Ready to blunder.
I'm in deep.
Ready to raise some...
I see mineral bases under attack. I see SCV harass.
Give us your best shot. Need something.
Ready
What's
to
that?
raise some hell. You ready for war? Doc,
Need something.
got any extra firepower?
Got no patience. Sitting around.
Watch this. Ready to raise some hell.
That geyser is done. Your workers have lost their purpose in life. Your base has some uninvited guests.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Ready to blunder.
Flight?
Hey,
I'm waiting. Are you ready for this?
what's our target?
I'm heavy metal. Got something for me? Ready to
No
raise
patience.
some hell.
Sitting around.
Yeah.
Add-on is done. Research is done. Let's hope.
Ready to raise some hell.
Out of minerals. Idle workers are so untidy.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Go ahead.
Ready for war?
I'm in deep.
I remember when this was all minerals. Now look at it.
State your re-
Ah, big job, huh?
Mineral field depleted.
This vessel requires assistance.
Ready to raise some hell.
Guys are empty. Time to move to your expansion. You. I remember when this was all minerals. Now look at it.
Go ahead.
Upgrade complete.
Ready to raise some hell.
I think I'm winning? I
Mineral
don't know.
field.
These fights are getting really weird.
Ready to go.
In the rear. Ah, you scared me.
Oh, I need a...
You are fresh out of minerals at that base.
What's our ready to roll out?
I guess I start getting that.
Big
Got no
ready to raise some hell. Got some.
What's that?
Thor is here. In motion.
Go. Ready to go. Awesome.
Scanning ready command.
What's that? Going.
Command.
Get him.
Raven online. Engineer.
I'm headed.
State your re-
Give us your best shot.
What's the story? Big job, huh?
Needs.
Go ahead.
What's that? Let's speak. Got no. Go.
Doc, got any extra firepower?
What's our
Engineering at your disposal.
The add-on is finished, so you
Ready
have
to
no
roll
excuse
out.
not to build something.
Raven online.
That command center upgrade you ordered is here.
It's heating up out here.
Was your base burning to the ground part of the plan?
Raven online.
So apparently I really suck at pushing through choke points.
I'll give it back.
Ready to raise some hell. All day long. Let's set some
Out of
on
minerals.
fire.
Idle workers are stolen.
Ready to raise some hell. Can't hold them alone.
Immediate.
You are fresh out of minerals at that base.
Ready to raise some hell.
Upgrade's done. You just upgraded your units. Maybe keep doing that. That geyser is fresh out of gas.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Mineral field depleted.
Light it up.
Ready to roll out.
Engineering. Command. Ready. Scan. State your.
What's going on? Big job, huh?
Out of minerals. Idle workers are so untidy.
I hear.
Command. State.
What's that?
Ready for service. Immediate. State your request.
Ready to roll out.
This vessel requires assistance.
Your units are augmented.
Give us your best. Need something blown up.
What's the story? Let's set something on fire.
You've built a fancier command center.
Shit.
You the casa. Ready to raise some hell. It's heating up out here.
What's that?
Scanning fast. Come.
Go.
Bandit.
Ready to pick up?
Mineral field depleted.
Hell yeah.
Speak up. Give us your best. Got no.
was like, there's got to be something going on wrong with my production this whole time. You guys saw that, right?
Firepower.
Ready to roll. I'm in deep.
Their spin guys are exhausted. It needs them.
Ready to raise some hell. Ready to raise some hell.
Guys are empty. Time to move to your expansion. You did expand, right?
Go ahead. Ready to raise some hell.
So we're just making
Mineral
tons of
field
Hellions
depleted.
now.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. Ready to raise some hell.
Speak up.
Raven online.
Ready to raise some hell. Ready to raise some hell.
State your request. Dispatch required.
The add-on is finished, so you have no excuse not to build something.
Engine.
What's going on?
Go ahead.
Talk to me, boss. What's the story?
Scanning.
Picking up or dropping off?
We have a nuke. Be careful where you point that.
I'm in deep.
Ready for service. Underway. Command authorities engineering.
I remember when this was all minerals. Now look at it.
Got any extra firepower? Ready to raise?
I'm in deep.
Talk to me. Let's set something on.
He's got to take that base
Getting
now.
fired up here, boss. I'm going in. Scared me.
Ghost reporting.
Go ahead. Speak up.
Where's the emergency?
What's...
Wow, you mined all those minerals already. Look at you.
Huh? Ready to raise some hell.
Nuclear missile ready.
All day long.
I'm ready to rudder.
Sounds sweet. Burn rubber. Light it up. Are you ready? Where's the hot action? It's heating up out here.
I'm just building Hellions right now.
Raven online.
Daylight's burning. We're ready to raise some hell. Light it up.
Mineral field depleted. Your units are augmented. Your research is done. Don't forget the rest of it.
Got any extra firepower?
So if they're low on economy, this is a great move to finish them off.
All day long. Right on. Let's do this. Are you ready for this? I'm waiting. Ready to raise some hell.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to raise some hell.
Scanning battlefield conditions.
Sounds sweet. Absolutely.
And we've got it.
Huh? Woo-hoo! Overtime.
Out of minerals. Idle workers are so unhappy.
Ready to raise some hell. Right on. Let's do this. Ready to
And you
raise
can just kill them as they pop out as well, right?
all day long.
Part of the attraction of the whole thing.
Was your base burning to the ground part of the plan?
Daylight's burning. All day long.
That geyser is done. Your workers have lost their purpose in life.
And when you come in on a big mass like that, you can just splash them down. GG, well played. Whew. So I definitely got gummed up on that choke point push a little bit, but the main problem was that positioning in my main, which is why I was always like, shouldn't I have a few more units? I was like, what's going on? I was really confused. And obviously that entire time, these ghosts, I guess it was kind of later on when I dropped. It was the Ghost Academies that blocked it. That was really dumb. Why did I put them there? Okay, so it was the Ghost Academies that really slowed things down, I guess. I should get the Raven point by then. But yeah, I guess since this was his only base, I should have just like been like, okay, let's just push through here. Because forcing my way up that choke was just really difficult. Yeah, I think it's like, maybe I could have done it better, but I was just being a bit sloppy with it. So I should have pushed through up here and killed this base a lot earlier. Then I would have been able to completely starve him out much quicker. Yeah, GG's. GG's. GG. Thank you very much, Dankcraft, with the 6 viewer host. Thank you very much. Ben Wheezy as well with the 5 viewer host. Sorry, I missed that one before. Much love, guys. And Fig, you're just too generous lately, has gifted another sub to Dankcraft. Thank you so much, Fig. Welcome to the Pigsty, Dankcraft. Much love. Good siege location. Yeah, I mean, the siege tanks around that choke point is really good, right? If you can just sit there and be annoying, it's like, oh, so brutal. Thor drop did huge damage that game. Huge damage. Massive. This map's a nightmare for Zerg? Is it Mikey Mace? I don't know. Like, there's definitely some very nice tank positions, but what I find is, like, if you can be the aggressor, there's a lot of counterattack paths, and if you get your creep out past the middle of the map, then you can really control everything. So I guess it kind of comes down to how much in control of the matchup you are, and if you're not in control of the matchup, I think, you know, committing to big counterattacks rather than fighting the Terran front on is probably a good way to make it work. How does Zerg even beat that, says Bentobo? I mean, to beat Mech, you've got to go Vipers usually. Roach Hydra Viper is a very common way to play. I think he went Roach Hydra Viper, but I definitely felt like I did too much damage. Like, he didn't micro his Roaches correctly or get his Queens in position against the Thor drop. So maybe having better vision to spot that sort of thing could have made a big difference. You can see I was not far behind him in workers, and that means my worker collection, my resource collection was higher than him most of the game. I was mining more than him, because I had pretty much his worker count the entire game. So yeah, Roach Hydra Viper is a really good way to get it, but he definitely took a lot of damage, so he was slowed down there. And then go into a Broodlord timing is usually the most common way to deal with it. He did a pretty good job of, like, abducting Vikings and getting rid of those, abducting siege tanks. But the problem was he wasn't counterattacking at all. He didn't get his creep out in front of that base he took early enough. And the thing is, you don't need to fight there as well. Like, it was where he took his third, so I thought he would have creep way out in front of it, but his creep was really slow getting beyond the rocks because he was so distracted by my pressure. If he engaged me a lot further back, he could have bought a lot more time, and if I did eventually get that position, he should have had expansions down in the bottom left-hand side of the map, so he could just pull his drones away and just be counterattacking, and you know, I'm playing this very slow one-directional pushing style. I want him to fight into my just endless spread of siege tanks, and he kept kind of doing that. He was, like, really adamant about defending that area. When you watch me play against Mech, I'll be like, this isn't a good area to fight, and I'll just go counterattack with most of my army, and I'll fall back and run my drones away to one of my other bases. I always have extra bases, so I can run drones away from one side and keep them alive. And I think Neuro got kind of stuck on trying to break the push front on. And we saw what that position, the Vikings overhead, the tanks, the Thors. He took some really good small engages where he'd, like, grab a few tanks, or he'd grab a few Vikings, but there was just as many moments where he'd try to break me and he'd lose a ton of Hydras, all of his Vipers to the Vikings, and I'd still have a lot of siege tanks and Hellions left. GG's. Seabinator!